Government entity cases typically involve cases where what's called a dangerous condition of a public property. There's a dangerous road condition, or there's an accident that happened on a roadway, a highway, an intersection, but what really happened? And was this roadway designed in a dangerous fashion? And yet, despite the poor design, despite the prior accidents with the accident history, they do nothing to protect against that condition and fix it.
California roads can be beautiful, but they can also be deadly, and some of them are dangerous, more dangerous than others.
This is still an active scene. The coroner has been called out, which obviously means...
You can see there's at least 6 vehicles that are involved at this collision on site.
If you're going to take on the government and you're going to sue the government for a roadway that they designed, you need to expect a fight. And you need to expect that most likely this case is going to go to trial. So as a law firm, we think roadways should be safe. And when a government knows about prior problems and yet they don't do anything about it, we will fight that fight. When you handle cases on a dangerous road condition against a governmental entity, it's very factually intensive and expert intensive. So you have to have a civil engineer that can explain to you how it was designed. Is it designed properly or improperly? You have to know all of the legal obstacles. When you sue a government, they have immunities. And what immunities are, it's law that says you can't sue them under certain theories. So going into cases like this, they're difficult from the onset because the government can just say, hey, no, we have an immunity for striping or for design or for traffic control signals. So when you're suing a government, you need to know what immunities are applicable that they're going to assert. But what I found is that people expect people to do their job, and government workers certainly should do their job. And if they're charged with the responsibility of designing, maintaining, and controlling streets, highways, intersections, and their job is to make sure it's safe, and they don't do that despite all the evidence, then they're going to be held accountable. We are highly specialized on dangerous road condition cases, and we've litigated and tried numerous cases against governmental entities on that issue. We have the experts that are qualified to evaluate the case from an engineering perspective. We have the experts qualified to do the accident reconstruction, biomechanical workup. We can prepare the case to prove to a jury that this entity knew or should have known that there's a problem out there, and yet they didn't do anything about it. And quite often, it's because they just don't care. And so we have to prove that there was a fix out there that they could have taken protective measures against, and if they don't, they're going to be held accountable.